What are the standards, the criteria? Are you a guy that does a lot of meetings, or are you sort of meeting avoidant? And I've heard everything under the sun. Our friend Cameron Harold wrote "Meetings Suck," but the purpose of that is most meetings suck because people do meetings in a crappy way.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, and then there's Peter Drucker who would say you're either working or you're in meetings, and so there's different ways to think about it. So I wanted to get your perspective on.
I do think I believe in what Cameron says, that meetings suck, but they don't have to.
Right.
If you have the right meeting setup and structure, and really ensure, do we need a meeting? So my criteria for meetings, and it's an O2E Brands thing, but purpose, outcome, agenda. Doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute meeting, a 3-hour meeting. Why are we meeting? What's the purpose? What do we want to get out of this? And then what's the agenda? How are we going to talk about things? And so if somebody sets up a meeting with me and doesn't have purpose, outcome, agenda, Jen says, what is it? Otherwise, we're not meeting.
Right.
And she'll push back and say, do we really need this meeting? Does it really need to be half an hour? Could it be 10 minutes? Could it be combined with another meeting? So I try to be very back-to-back and efficient. And then I practice Dan Sullivan's stuff, even though I haven't sat through Dan Sullivan's work, even though I know him. Where Monday is my day out of the office, my buffer day, to really kind of go through and catch up on things and focus on things outside of the office. Then I've got 3 focus days at work where I'm back-to-back in meetings, and then Friday's my free day, where I try not to think business on most Fridays and try and focus on family or fitness or friends. And
well, let me ask you about that. So how long have you been doing that with Fridays, and how consistent are you with it?
I've been doing it for probably 15 plus years. I'm consistent maybe 80% of the time. So I'd say I go through periods where it just gets really busy, or something's kind of hit the fan, and it's like I feel like I'm needed, and it's more out of guilt than being really needed. And so I'll step in and I'll try and help, or I'll make myself available. But I really work hard to keep those Fridays free so that I can keep myself healthy and keep myself mentally clear, right? I think as entrepreneurs, we often go home and continue to think and work on things. And so to have some time to recharge the batteries, I think is incredibly important, at least for me.